day. It's Madden NFL football. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Preston Smith.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 72 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
They've won 2 straight games, and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
It's time for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Watson. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Higgins, incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Caught right side, Tate.
Watson's pass.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Rodgers pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be complete to Dillon. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 1st down, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Watson.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
To pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Number 28, Joe Mixon.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Gain of 20.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Now Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll bring this one inside to 35.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Now Joe Mixon.
At the Packers.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
This is Mixon. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 9.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
On the carry.
Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
There's a short one caught by Uzomah. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now Watson. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A gain of
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
The kick is good.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Complete.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now looking at Rodgers, lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. In the 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Well, this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get a score closer. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Complete to Tate. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Matthew Ioannidis in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson, and the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the
on play action. Now Rodgers. This one caught by Davis. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They're on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers.
He dumps this off to Dillon underneath.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Yards on the pickup. second and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26.
Dancing to his left.
Number 4, Deshaun Watson.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a 1st.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. On 1st down, Mixon. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
A very solid gain of 27. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Packers get set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. They will find Davis. That's complete. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. On the crossing route, complete. That's Adams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. That catch good for only a couple.
Robert Tanyan. A gain of 2.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete.
Rodgers back.
It'll be a pickup of just 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
And again, it's Rodgers.
And that'll be complete to Dillon.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bengals will get the football back.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Mixon.
26-yard line.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple.
To A.J. Dillon.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Green Bay Packer.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rodgers again now.
They'll check this down, complete to Dillon.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A.J. Dillon.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers get a score closer. And his kick is right through.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Again, it's Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they take a knee. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they will take a knee here. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when you're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Bengals, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. On the return, it's Taylor. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. He's simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
I know we were assigned this game, but let's face it, this is the one we wanted, isn't it? Yeah, a chance to watch an MVP candidate perform down the stretches 4 weeks ago. How are you feeling about his chances?
Well, I think he certainly has a shot. It's going to determine what he does and what the others around him do for these last 4 weeks. But more MVP chatter, it seems like, every year as you hit the month of December. This year's going to be no exception.
Yeah, I know he's not ranked number 1 right now, but if he plays up to his capabilities, I think he's going to win the thing.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Aaron Jones.
And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
At the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, now Brady. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're still looking at 0 on the scoreboard, and they're going to be hard-pressed to do anything with this field position as they'll start at their 1-yard line.
This almost feels like you're trying to climb Mount Everest because they can put together a decent drive, get a couple of first downs, maybe a third one, and still not even get to midfield. That's a daunting task for this offense.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 6.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And some room to roam now. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers!
To number 84.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
26-yard line.
To throw is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The tackle made.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Packers. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Complete to Ronald.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the 30.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Offense.
No!
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
3-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. On 1st down, Brady. And Jones has it over the middle.
Brady's pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Brady. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. Brady to throw again, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. Again, it's Brady. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Now Brady again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it in, we now proceed to the start of the second half. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
And we'll see if they can disrupt it here. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Brady's throw there complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on...
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, that's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Recovered by the Bucs.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Third. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
The 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Jones. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
The ball carried.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Dean Lowry make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
86.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
This is Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Number 33, Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Rodgers.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A.J. Brown. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Rodgers pass.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And his kick is good. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And here we go again with Tom Brady in Tampa's offense. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
3rd and 8.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Rodgers pass.
7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And a Packer first down.
Rodgers now to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Complete.
A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The left side throw complete to Adams. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
3rd and 1.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Evans has it left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. It's caught. Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy
That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Rodgers. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. There he goes left side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control. But still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Packers, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.